On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched one of the biggest military operations in decades against Iran. The US called it Operation Epic Fury and Israel called it Operation Roaring Lion. This was not a small strike. It involved hundreds of airstrikes targeting Iran's military infrastructure, missile programs, nuclear facilities, and even key leadership compounds. But shockingly, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was killed in the attack. He had been in power since 1989, shaping Iran's policies for over 30 years. Along with him, many top military officials were also taken out. This is a major blow to Iran's leadership and creates a huge power vacuum, but also risks chaos inside the country. So why did this happen now? Talks over Iran's nuclear program had hit a roadblock, and Israel considered Iran's missiles and allied groups like Hezbollah and the Houthis a direct threat. The US had also positioned its forces for a major operation in the region, signaling they were ready for a prolonged campaign. Iran responded immediately, launching missiles at Israel. Most were intercepted, but some hit, causing casualties near Jerusalem. The attacks also spread across US and Gulf allies sites, disrupting airports, affecting thousands of flights, and threatening global trade. Now, here is how I see this war. The United States and Israel currently have overwhelming air superiority. They control the skies. They are striking deep inside Iran, and militarily, this looks like dominance. But history has taught us something very important. Air power alone rarely forces regime change. We saw it in Iraq, we saw it in Libya. Bombs can weaken a government, but they don't automatically replace it. Removing a leader creates a vacuum, and vacuums can either lead to reform or to chaos. And that is where the real danger lies. Iran may not be able to match American or Israeli air power, but it does not fight conventional wars the same way. It relies on missiles, regional allies, and asymmetric warfare. Even if those responses don't change the battlefield immediately, they can stretch this conflict out for months, even years, destabilizing the entire region. Then there is the regional ripple effect. We are already seeing disruptions in Gulf countries, airports shutting down, shipping routes under threat. When the Middle East shakes, the global economy feels it, especially oil markets and trade corridors. This is no longer just a US-Iran or Israel-Iran issue. It's becoming a global or a regional crisis with global consequences. And beyond strategy and geopolitics, we cannot ignore the human cost. Civilians are dying, families are being displaced, political decisions made at the highest levels are being felt by ordinary people who had no say in any of this. That is the part that often gets lost in military briefings and political speeches. But so, in my view, this is a high-stakes game. It may neutralize immediate threats, it may weaken Iran's military structure, but it also risks triggering a prolonged conflict that reshapes the Middle East in unpredictable ways. The big question now is not just who is winning militarily, but what kind of region will emerge when the dust settles. For more in-depth analysis, balanced commentary, and clear breakdowns of complex global events, stay tuned to this channel. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and join the conversation in the comments below. I remain Osayuki Omosi. See you in my next narration.